Good morning. It is Monday, August 24th, and as of 6 a.m. Eastern, the Chicago Sun-Times is reporting that Keisha Golden is about to be offered another plea deal. She already denied the first plea deal that was offered by the Cook County DA. They're about to offer her a second one because now they're under immense pressure to try to come to a resolution before this trial begins today. If you're unaware of this story, Keisha Golden was 8 months pregnant when she killed her boyfriend, Calvin Sidney. She claims it was self-defense after a history of domestic violence perpetrated against her by Sidney. She had a protective order put in place after he punched her in the face. There have been more than 50 phone calls placed to the police regarding Calvin Sidney's behavior toward her. He's been arrested multiple times, but never charged with any assaults or anything like that. She's about to go on trial for first-degree murder. Her story is that he came to the home where he was not supposed to be because he was under a restraining order. He showed up, they got in a fight, he smashed her head on the counter, she grabbed a knife and stabbed him in the leg. Unfortunately, she hit the artery and he very quickly bled to death. The district attorney's office has previously offered her a plea deal. She was asked to plead guilty to second-degree murder, which is still a felony. There would be no prison time, but she would have 2 years of probation. She did not accept that plea and chose instead to go to trial. Keisha understands full well that having a felony on her record will plague her for the rest of her life. Whether she meant to or not, being identified as a violent offender will show up on every single background check. She won't be able to get any financial support that she may need for housing or childcare. She's good luck getting a job, right? Because she's going to be listed as a violent offender. So she's going to struggle. And I believe she is in healthcare. And so I believe she would probably have difficulties if she ever tried to get licensing or certifications or anything like that. So she said, no deal. According to reporting, they're going to come back this morning. They're going to offer her involuntary manslaughter, no prison time, 2 years probation. And then this way, if it's involuntary manslaughter, she does not have to be registered as a violent offender. So it shouldn't impact a lot of the things she wants to do in her future. So we will see if she accepts that one, but that's what's going on out of Chicago this morning. Keisha Golden will not be tried for murder as we were anticipating that trial to start today. She has taken a plea deal. This morning, I reported that the Cook County State's Attorney's Office was about to offer her a plea. This is the second time they have offered her a plea deal. They originally charged her with first-degree murder, which was a joke because this was a clear-cut case of self-defense. They tried to get her to plead down to second-degree murder, and she said no dice. So this morning, right before the trial was supposed to begin, they offered her another plea deal, and this one she accepted. Keisha Golden has never denied killing her boyfriend, Calvin Sidney, but she says he came into the home when she was 8 months pregnant. He violated a restraining order, came into the home, and assaulted her. She grabbed a knife, she stabbed him, and killed him. She is able to show a pretty significant track record of abuse she received at the hands of this man. These are charges that never should have been brought. This morning, Keisha Golden pleaded guilty to an amended Class 3 involuntary manslaughter charge. Her punishment will be 2 years of probation. From the beginning, domestic violence advocates had been strongly encouraging Cook County State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill to drop these murder charges. Golden's attorney released a statement following the plea. They criticized the prosecution for pushing first-degree murder for almost 4 years. What they've put this woman through is unacceptable. Her attorney said they, meaning the prosecution, never believed they could convince a judge or jury that she was guilty of murder. It is a disgrace that it took them 4 years to admit it. Again, this will not be a trial. She has already accepted a plea. She will be expected to complete 2 years of probation.